Hey friends, this is part 2 of lesson 3. Sorry, but we had a little video mishap, and so I have to do this part again. But it's okay, we can do it. We're going to start with lesson 3. This is part 2. Part 2. We're going to do a 1 minute timing. 1 minute timing. So get your pencil ready, and I'll get my timer ready. Okay, we're going to do 1 minute. Okay, ready and begin. Keep going, don't stop. All right, there's your stopping time. So you're going to figure out how far did you get on that first timing. All righty, so I got all the way down to number 20. Well, you're going to pause the video and you're going to check your own answers so you can see how far you got. So pause the video, check your answers, and see how you did. Pause the video. Okay, are you back? So now we're going to go over to the next page. And remember, your last score was 20. You're going to try and beat that 20. And get your pencil ready and begin. Keep going, don't stop. All right, there is your time, my friends. So check yourself to see how you did. Did you get farther this time? Well, I did, so I went up 8. Hopefully you did too. And you are going to pause the video and check your answers and see how you personally did. All right, so pause that video. Okay, now we are going to move on to the next part of our assignment. So we are going to start. Let me put my phone away and hopefully nobody calls me. That was what messed up my video the first time, is I got a phone call and I forgot to turn the video back on, so I lost the last half of what I was doing. But that's okay, we'll just do it again. Here we go. So we are going to start. We're going to draw, label, and box 90. So I'm going to start with 90. I'm just going to put a 90 in a box because that will save me having to draw all those. And then you're going to draw pictures of the units to get you all the way up to 300. And I do need to see your counting. So I'm going to do this first one with you. So we're going to start at 90. And I'm going to go up 10. So from 90, oh look at that, to 100. That puts me at a benchmark. So I started off counting by tens, and now I'm going to switch and count by 100. So here's a group of 100, or a bundle of 100. I think maybe I might need 2 bundles. So from 100 to 200, and I was trying to get to 300. So I always want to make sure that I see your pictures of your units. I also want to see your counting, and I would like to see your benchmark. All right, so we're going to move down to number 2, and we're going to start at 300. We're going to draw a label and box 300. I'm just going to save us a little bit of time and just start there at 300. And then you need to draw the units, just like you did up above. And I also want you to show the counting. And this time we're going up to 428. So let's have you pause the video and see if you can get yourself up there, because we were doing this in our practicing a bit this morning too. All right, pause the video. Okay, did you start at 300? All righty, so I'm thinking, if I want to get up to 428, I really could start by counting at 100, couldn't I? I think I could. So if I added another 100, that puts me at 400. Oops, I can't do another 100 because that would put me at 500, and I can only go to 428. So I hope you started counting by tens. I'll do myself a couple of tens here. I'm not really sure how many I need, because I need to get, see, 10. Oh, I think maybe I don't need as many as I put. So 410, 420. Oh, I don't need these, do I? 410, 420. It's okay. I'll just cross them out. Looks like I'm going to have to start counting by ones. 421, 422. Hope you didn't make the same boo-boo I did. 423. I need commas to separate those numbers. I'm not where I need to be yet. So here's another group of 1 for 424. Another one for 425. 426, 427. Oh, I think I'm there. 428, comma, comma, comma. Now, you gotta always have commas to separate numbers. That's important. So I started off counting by hundreds, then I did 2 tens, and the rest I did with ones. All right, continuing on to the next page. So you're going to draw and label 428, 428, and make sure you drew pictures of the units, and I also need to see your counting. You're going to start at 428. All right, pause the video and see if you can do it without me. Pause the video. Are you back? Well, this time I think you should have started counting with ones. From 428 to 429, and another one that would put me at 430, which puts me at my benchmark. Whew. Now I think I could maybe start counting by tens. So I'm going to try tens, so that would be 400 plus another 430 plus 10. Wow, I think I might have to do a bunch of tens this time. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to do a bunch of tens and see where that puts me. Okay, so 430, 440, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490. Oh, I need to have another 10 here. 490, and wow, one more 10 would put me at 500. That kind of got up there a long ways, didn't it? Wow, I think I get to switch from tens to hundreds. If I did a group of 100, that would put me right where I need to be, because I needed to get to 600. How did you do on that one? Did you do pretty good? Well, I hope so. So this time on number 4, you're going to start at 600. Remember, if I get going too fast, you can always slow the video down, or not slow the video down, but you can put a pause and get yourself caught up. So we're going to start with a group of 600. If I go too fast, just pause that video till you get caught up. 600, and we're going to count all the way to 1,000. Oops. We're going to count all the way to 1,000. Like that. Did I skip a page? I don't think I did. Nope, I didn't. All right. Pause the video and see if you can do this. Remember, you want to use the fewest number of units that you can. Okay, pause the video. Wow, did you use hundreds this time? I think I would have, because I want to get there fast. I don't want to be doing this forever and forever. I really don't. Mathematicians like things to be fast. So from 600 up to 700 to 800 to 900. Holy Toledo, if I just put one more bunch of 100, I will be right where I want to be at 1,000. How did you do? Did you do fantastic? I hope you did. All right, let's go over to the homework page. This time we're going to fill in the blanks to reach the benchmarks. Here's a benchmark. Here's a benchmark. Benchmark and benchmark. Let's start with A. So from 14 to 50. You try that one, and then we'll come back in a minute and see how you did. Pause the video. Okay, are you done? All righty. So 14, I hope you started counting by ones. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yoo-hoo! Benchmark 20. So I started by counting by ones, but I don't want to continue to count by ones. I hope you switched and started counting by tens. 20, 30, 40, and benchmark 50. Woohoo! Hey, this is kind of fun. I kind of like this. So now we're going to try B. You're going to start at 73 and go all the way to 320. Man, I sure hope I would never want to count by ones. I'd be here till next Christmas. I don't want to do that. So pause the video and see if you can get to 320 by using the benchmarks. Are you back? I hope you started counting by ones. 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, benchmark 80. Oh my gosh, I can't keep counting by ones. I think I need to now count by tens from 80 to 90. Uh-oh, I don't want to keep counting by tens. I think this time I'm going to count by 100s. 100, 200, 300, 400, and up. Oh, whoop, missed start. You made a big boo-boo right there. Nope, because I have to end at 320. Whew. Did you make that same boo-boo I just made? I got to switch back to tens. Holy Toledo. So from 300 to 310, which puts me at my benchmark 320. Uh-oh, Miss Star made a boo-boo in front of all of you. Well, it's not the first time, and I'm pretty sure it won't be the last time. I just forgive myself and go on. Now you're going to try letter C. Pause the video. Okay, are you back? So from 66, I hope you started counting by ones. 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, benchmark 70. Whew, I don't want to count by ones. I think I'm going to switch and count by tens. So from 70 to 80, from 80, whoops, not from 80 to 80. That makes no sense, but from 80 to 90 makes sense. And then, of course, to my benchmark of 100. Wow, Miss Star, you are getting good at this. Try letter D, please. Okay, I hope you paused that video because I'm about to show you how to do letter D. If you didn't pause the video, you need to right now, please. Alrighty, I hope you started counting by tens. So 30, 40, from 30 to 40 to 50 to 60. Man, I love it when I get to count by tens. 70, 80, 90, benchmark 100. Woohoo! Oh, I have to get up to 400, so I think I better switch to hundreds now. 100, 200, and 300, benchmark 400. Ah, Miss Star, you are good. Alrighty, let's move on to problem number 2. These are ones, tens, and hundreds. Here's some ones, here's some tens. Whoa, they've got those all mixed up. They want to know how many sticks are there in all. Well, let's see if I can help you out. Here's a bundle of 100. Here's another bundle of 100. There's another bundle of 100. Here's a 10. Here's a 10. Looking for those bundles of 10 and 10 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. Okay, can you figure out how many sticks there are in all? Pause the video. Okie dokie, here we go. Well, I can go 100, 200, 300, 310, 320, 330, 340. Oh, but I still got to count my ones. 341, 342, 300, or 400, or 300. Oh my gosh, I'm going to start again. 100, 200, 300, 320, no, 300. Start again. 100, 200, 300, 310, 320, 330, 340, 341, 342, 343, 344. Oh my gosh, it took me a while, but I finally got to 344. Did you get there too? I had to do it a couple of times, but I got there. This time you're going to show a way to count from 668, that's my box number, all the way up to 900 using ones, tens, and hundreds. Pause the video, see if you can do it. Pause the video. Are you back? Well, I hope you started with 668, went to 669. Boy, I am making a lot of boobies. It might be because it's late. 669, 670. Woohoo, a benchmark. I'm going to go from counting by tens. Am I going to keep counting by tens? Oh, wait a minute. I didn't start with tens. I started with ones. Wow, Miss Star, you are really messing up today. So now I'm going to switch and start counting by tens. So 670, 680, 690. Oh my gosh, I love it when I get up into the hundreds. I have to get clear to 900, but I have a benchmark. So now I get to start counting by hundreds. So from 700 to 800, and from 800 to 900, which is where I needed to go. Woohoo! You are doing good, Miss Star. Let's go ahead and move over to this next one. So we have got Sally, and she's bundled all of these sticks. Blah! She's got them all mixed up. That's okay. I can still figure out how many does Sally have. How many sticks does Sally have? She's got them bundled in hundreds, tens, and ones. I did the last one for you where I helped you out, but this time you got to do this one all by yourself. Pause the video. Are you back? Okay, so if you came up with 232, you should give yourself a great big huge smiley face, and I am going to count it now. So we have 100 and 100 right there. We got a 10 here, a 10 here. Oh, there's a 10 over here, and a 1 and a 1. Here we go. 100, 200, 210, 220, 230, 231, 232. Well, that was pretty easy to count. If you got 232, I can give you an extra double smile. All right, so this time we're going to draw 3 more hundreds and 3 more tens. And now you have to count and write how many 6 does Sally have now. So I'm going to have to start at 232, but they told me I'm going to add 3 more hundreds and 3 more tens. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a little bit different than what I did before. I'm going to add 3 more hundreds, 100, 100, 100, and then I also have to add 3 more tens, 10, 10, and 10. Where is that going to put me? We have not done it this way, but I have a feeling we're going to do it this way some more in the future. So pause the video and see if you can figure out where she ends up. How many sticks does she have once we add 3 more hundreds and 3 more tens? Pause the video. Okay, are you back? Did you end up at 562? If you didn't, maybe you need to go back. Oops, 562. If you didn't end up at 562, maybe you need to go figure out why not. All right, if you did, that would be wonderful, and we're going to count it together now. So we're starting at 232, and I'm going to go up 100. Well, that would make me at 332. Well, that's pretty easy to skip count by hundreds no matter where you're starting. If I go up another 100, that's going to put me at 532. If I go up another 100, that's going to put me at 532. But now I've got to add 10. So from 532 up 10 puts me at 542. Up 10 more puts me at 552. And up 10 more puts me at 562. And that is how we got to 562. That was kind of a stretch. That's the first time I've seen that kind of a problem. But if you're thinking and you're thinking about the things that we've been learning since Module 1, that shouldn't have been too tough for you. All right, so now we are going to come to our exit ticket. Make sure that you send this to your teacher. Send to teacher so we can see how you are doing. And my dear friends, I'm going to change this just a little bit. Instead of drawing a line, but man, we had trouble, people really had a trouble drawing lines on this one. Instead of drawing lines, we are going to match ABCs. So this one is going to be A, this answer is going to be B, this answer will be C, and this answer will be D. Now I'm just going to do a hypothetical here. If you think that counting from 300 to 900 is counting by ones, tens, and hundreds, you're going to put a little letter A next to that. So that would mean that you think those two go together, okay? So if you think counting from 900 or from 97 to 300 is counting by hundreds, this one will get a D. All right, do you see how that works? Yeah, because we are going to match A, B, C, and D's rather than drawing lines. That draw line caused too many problems, at least with my face-to-face kids, and with a few of my distance learners it caused trouble as well. So you're going to tell me which one of these match. So what are you counting by to get from 300 to 900? All right? Okay, so now we're going to come down to these bundles. These are bundles of hundreds, tens, and ones. Here's your hundreds, here's your tens, here's your ones. Okay, draw how you would count to 1,000, and I want you to get there the fastest way. What's the fastest way you could get there? Using hundreds, tens, and ones. I want you to get there as quickly as you possibly can, using as few bundles as possible. All right? So you're going to try that, send that to your teacher, and then you'll be done for today. We'll see you again tomorrow.